I think overall it's a very positive and progressive budget which underlines continuity, which underlines stability, and also government's intent to reduce the disputes which come up, current disputes as well as future disputes. I think expenditure management commission is a great idea. Coming specifically to fertilizer sector, I think there were some mentions about the direction in which that sector is likely to go, because he did mention that we have provided additional subsidy without mentioning the amount. So that should augur well for the industry in terms of payment of subsidy dues, which is a long-standing issue which has always remained, that subsidies are never paid on time and there are always overdue subsidies. So that's a positive step. He also made a mention about new policy for urea, and that also has been a long-standing demand. I think it will help correct the nutrient balance in the soils. He also mentioned about the part of his agricultural agenda, soil health card mission for the entire country, which I think is a great idea. It has been successfully implemented in Gujarat, and it's being now extended all over the country. So, and he's also provided 100 crores for setting up soil testing labs, which will help creation of these soil health cards. He also announced 56 crore amount for mobile soil testing vans, which I think is again a great idea. He also talked about urban renewal, solid waste management, which I think organic waste recycling back to soils is the only way that Indian soils can become productive and become healthier. And I think if that can be fixed, because a lot of governments have made announcements on that, but it's a very difficult field with a lot of entrenched vested interests not allowing these reforms to happen. I think one thing which I think little bit escaped, I think, our attention, and I would like to add to what Mr. Anil mentioned. He's also announced that he will work with the states to create a single agricultural market in the country, which I think is a great idea, which CII and National Agriculture Council for the last 5 years we have been taking up with the government, that in order to ensure that farmers earn enough income and their incomes are not capped by restricting their markets, India can be one market at least, not 29 markets. And that I think he's made his intentions quite clear. How far he will succeed, I think we have to wait and see. Price stabilization fund is again a great idea, which will, I think, help keeping the food inflation low. Even the single market also will keep the food inflation low, because if a farmer in Lasangao in Nasik is supposed to sell his onions only in that area, then obviously the prices will not stabilize, because arbitrage opportunities are artificially get created because of regulatory provisions which are there. But if farmers are free to sell across the country, institutions will develop, trade channels will develop, infrastructure will develop, which will enable that there is a free flow of agricultural goods across the country, and that will help stabilization of prices whenever there is a need to do so. We were also expecting some inverted duty structure of customs for fertilizer raw materials to be addressed in this budget, but that at least he didn't read it out in his speech, and that has been one of our major recommendations from the Industry Association as well as from CII. So we hope that in the fine print it is there somewhere. So overall, a positive and forward-looking budget, I think augurs well for the country and economy.